There's Blue traipsing her way through these back acres. Hi everybody, welcome back to the Woodland Reboot. It's Peter here at the Reboot. As I just mentioned, Blue and I are making our way through the back acres here. I want to show you some toys I received over the holiday period. And the first one that I want to show you is related to all these tracks that you see in the snow back here. Now, Blue and I have been out here a couple of times since it started snowing yesterday or the day before. So our tracks are mixed in. Like for example, there's one of my tracks. Blue's over there making more tracks. But right in here, I don't know if you can see that, but there are a whole bunch of little tracks that disappear into the woods. And those tracks head off across the acres over there into the woods on the other side of my property. And I think that's a fox, but to help me sort out and to figure out what type of animal it is, I want to show you the first toy. I don't know if you can see it there hanging on the tree, but it is a trail camera. That's a 20 megapixel trail camera. Now my wife bought it off of Amazon. I'll tell you the brand name in a second. It's not one of the traditional ones. It's called CamPark. So I'm not exactly sure how good the quality is, but I've already taken a couple of trial runs with it the other day, mainly with Blue and I tripping the sensors, and a couple of photos of Blue and I, and it looks okay. And what I've been able to pull off it overnight this morning are some animals walking through the trails here that look like foxes. Now I say look like foxes because the size of the screen inside here is about 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches, or maybe 2 by 1.5 inches, and so it's quite hard to see what it looks like. So I'm going to get it home, have a look at it, and include it in this video to see what might be roaming around in the back acres here. Now there are larger prints. I do believe that coyotes are back here as well. But I definitely didn't catch any of those, I'm quite sure. And while I haven't seen them recently, there were usually deer tracks. I have been around the back 10 acres here and have not seen any deer tracks, so I don't know where they are this time of year, but I've definitely seen them in the springtime in the snow. So we're going to see some footage from this in coming videos, in this video and in coming videos, to see what type of wildlife we have roaming around in the back acres here. So that's one toy. The other toy that I want to show you about is this thing. This is the one unit of it. This is called the Rode Wireless Go microphone system for small movie making, camera making activities, you know, for people like me, for hobbyists, for so-called YouTubers. And as I showed you, there's a unit that goes on my pants or somewhere else that you want to hook it. I've got a mic that comes up under my jacket, and I've got the lavalier mic here on my lapel of my vest. And then there's another unit that looks like this, but has another, this is the transponder, and on top of the camera, I've got it mounted right now, is the receiver. Maybe I'll take some pictures and include those in the video as well. So I've got these two things that I'm trying out, number one being the trail camera, number two being the wireless mic system, and I'll be giving you guys updates in terms of what I think in terms of the quality, and in fact you guys will be able to see the quality. You'll see the types of pictures that I upload from the trail camera, and you'll also hear the audio which I'm using right now for this video. I'm looking forward to using these two presents, and I'm sure that the quality is going to, their quality is going to improve the product that I share with you guys, being the videos here on YouTube. So here's a bunch of the tracks that I'm seeing out in the back acres. I think, hey, Blue, can you please sit? Stay. I don't want Blue messing up. Blue, stay. She's got her ball there. Stay. Anyways, back to the tracks. I think they're fox. I've got some footage on the trail cam, so let's pull that out and have a look and see exactly what it is. Of course, Blue is quite interested. Hey, Blue, you want to know what? Where's your ball? Blue, where's your ball? Blue, come get your ball. She's a pretty smart dog, but boy. Can everybody see that? Does anybody out there know what type of animal eats the bark like this on this specific type of tree. I don't know what species of tree this is, but almost right down to the ground where the snow is, something is chewed and feasted on the bark. You know, some hungry animal. Even on the branches, even as they come out here, they're clearly sitting on and eating the bark as much as they can, because it's all on the top half of that branch. And here you can see how they've worked their way up one side of the tree, see? The other side's not damaged. Anyways, let me know who has an answer on that. Here's a picture, or here's the footage of the little guy who is making the tracks in the snow. It is indeed a porcupine. Some of you may have guessed that already just by the tree damage, but I include the footage here along with the other clips that you're about to see to give you an idea of the quality that this camera can take both nighttime and daytime photos and or small videos. These are each 15 seconds long, and you can see down at the bottom of the screen the type of information that you get. You get the battery life, the date, the time, temperature, and the name of the camera itself. I'm not sure what this is a photo of. You can make out the ears in the bottom of the photo there. I don't think the tail's bushy enough to be a fox, but I also don't think it's a porcupine. I don't know if anybody knows what it is. Let me know. In this last minute of the video, as Blue and I head back to the Red Barn, I just wanted to take some time to give you a little bit more details about the Wireless Go microphone by Rode. So here are the two main elements of the Rode Wireless Go microphone system. One is a transmitter and one is the actual microphone system, the microphone itself. I don't use that microphone. I override it with a lavalier mic system that I can plug in and hook to the lapel of my jacket, and the transmitter just slides into whatever camera you're using. It slides into the top, little cable hooks into the microphone port on the side of your camera. I find the system to have worked very well. I'm going to be using it more in the coming months, and I'll give you updates in terms of what I think are the pros and cons for the system going forward. I personally think it's excellent after the first use, so I can't see that changing going forward. Okay, everybody, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Look forward to you coming back for next week's installment.